We are back with our next episode of our Temple Dynasty rebuild, man. And we are going crazy, going stupid this season, man. 9-0 record. And the path gets a little bit easier, man. We just came off a win against Ohio State. If y'all haven't seen out that video, go check it out. It was a straight banger. This week, we got Minnesota. They're 5-4, another division battle, man. We can't sleep on these boys. We've seen it happen before where we sleep on the team and we end up walking away with the dub. We got to go out there to Minnesota. It's going to be cold, probably wet, rainy. It's going to be nasty environment. If y'all enjoying the series, like, comment, subscribe. Get the video to 50, 75 likes, man. All right, so let's look at recruiting, and we lost out on our quarterback, man. We kind of thought we would. You know, we came in way too late. But the only quarterback I really wanted that I seen, we scouted a few. I didn't like any of them. This is the guy we really wanted. And we lost out to Cincinnati. We just came in too late, which is fine. We got Pat right here who we'll try to bring in. We should be pretty good to bring him in. We could put him on a visit, and we'll probably just go ahead and do that for week 13. And yeah, we'll have him come on a visit. Can't hard sell him yet. Don't know his last motivation. But that'll probably be our quarterback commit. You might be thinking, why we got so many running backs? Because we need them, man. We literally need running backs. We're going to lose our top two guys, man. I am convinced Brian Siss is going to go to the NFL. We're going to try to convince him to come back. He's going to say no. He's going to go to the league. And then also in this right corner, you're able to see the roster. And then James is a senior. He's a 99 overall. He's up. He started off as like an 88, 87 this season. He's up to a 90. He's a senior. He don't have a choice. He's leaving. And I think Brian's going to go to the NFL. And now running back after that, you got Spence there, 83 overall. But he was a 5-star bust, and his attribute caps are maxed out. He cannot get any better, or not much better, essentially. So he's kind of stuck at that 83, 85 overall. Then we got a freshman after that. And you see after that, you know, we only looking at two guys in our running back room after our top two players leave, and none of them, you know, are really where we want to be. So we bring in a lot of running backs at this point. We even got this guy here who actually looks the best, Chuck, with the 96 speed elusive back. And I would put him on a visit, but we can't just yet. But we're doing all we can trying to bring him in. Wide receivers, we're in a great spot, man. This guy will commit fairly soon. No point to even put him on a visit. We got other two commits. He's a physical gym. Bring in nothing but good players, man. Nothing but good players. And then our tight ends. You know, we have our one tight end commit. Then we also got another possession tight end that we like. And I was thinking about bringing in this guy from Fort Washington, PA, because I want to bring in a PA guy each recruiting class. And I'm going to leave him on the board for now. I'm not going to put hours in because I don't know if I want him. You know, I can't bring in that many players, man. We only have 14 seniors. So we can't bring in 35 players and bring in the full recruiting class and have to cut half our roster. I'm not doing that. We're trying to bring in a smaller roster. So, yeah, we don't need to bring in that many in total, especially tight ends. And say we needed none and we already got two commits. We're going to have two commits. So we're going to hold off on that guy. As far as the tackle positions, we got two commits, and then we got this 4-star who should be committing soon. We are moving pretty good along his board. And then we got to get this guy here. And this is going to be another PA guy. I think this is going to be our one PA guy we bring in, man. And he is another gem pass protector. And, yeah, we'll bring him in. No guards. Center, we have one center commit. This guy might move to the D-line. We'll see. And then we have two D-line commits, a 5-star who is a bust. And then we also have a 4-star. And then we had this guy who was considered going after. I scouted him. He is a gem. We'll leave him on the board for now. I'll even offer the scholarship. But I don't think I'll bring him in. We'll decide later. And then D-tackle, we have our one guy here who we're in a good spot. We can also put him on a visit. So let's do that. You know, why not put him on a visit? We got the hours. We're not going to use all these hours, man. I'll tell y'all right now, we're just not. One outside linebacker commit, no middle linebackers. We're good there. Cornerbacks got two commits. And I only want to bring in one more. So out of these two guys we're going after, only one of them I actually want to bring in at this point. And we can't put this guy on a visit for week 11. We could do week 13. I don't think he'll make it to week 13. I think he'll commit before that. And I honestly think we'll lose this commitment, man. He's going to Michigan next week. And Michigan State, excuse me. I think we lose this commitment, honestly. So I'm super glad we added this guy as a backup. And I think we'll have a good chance of bringing in that guy. And then our free safeties, we have our 3 commits at the safety positions. And then our one kicker we're heavily pursuing. All right, so let's check out this Minnesota roster. They call them an 80 overall. I'll tell you right now, they are better than an 80 overall team, man. You scroll down, there's no way these boys is only an 80 overall. But quarterback, they have an 85 overall sophomore who is a field general with some solid speed for him to be a field general. And he got a good arm, good throw accuracy. 93 medium accuracy is elite, honestly. We don't have a quarterback touching in the 90s for the medium throw accuracy. Then also they have a solid senior running back, 86 overall, Antonio. Then wide receiver room is not very good, man. They only have a 76 overall senior as their top guy. Tight end room is better. They do have two good tight ends, one of these guys, and he's hurt. Their top tight end, Reggie Adams, one of their best players on their entire team. He's going to be out for this game. O-line is going to be solid, mid-80s across the board. D-line is also pretty good, 91 overall in there. I think that's the best player on their team. Linebacker room is okay, right? Outside linebacker, they got some guys in that room. Cornerbacks, 85 overall, but he is hurt as well. So they're going to be starting these other two guys, and that's this 5'8" cornerback, man, with only 90 speed. That's not good. That is not good for them. And then safeties is okay. We should perform on these boys, man. No Diddy, but we should perform on these boys. Let's check out the Heisman watch list, man. We have dropped down to number 2. James Lewis had 2 touchdowns, didn't go over 100 yards last week, and he drops down to number 2. Dylan goes up to number 3. And Brian did not do anything. 5 yards last week, man, on the ground. He had 34 in the air. He drops. So we still have a Heisman candidates, but you know, we're not in first place no more. We can also look at the award list. First time we can look at that. And look at the player of the year. James Lewis is in first. Dylan and Brian is in there as well. Coach of the year, Coach J was in there at number 4 somehow. I don't know how he's not in there at number 1. But number 4 is pretty good. We have our quarterback for best quarterback, number 6. Defensive player, oh my goodness, the whole team. The whole team is in there for the best defensive player of the year. And, yeah, our defense is going crazy. Defensive back of the year, I think this award is glitch, honestly. We win this award every year. Parker will probably win it this year. A slot corner usually wins it. Running back of the year, both our guys are in there. No receiver, though, which, you know, I guess I understand. Jawan is in first place for the best D lineman of the year. Tyree is in there. Ezekiel. Sash is in there, even though he's out for the year. Golden Arm, that's only for seniors. Let's see, best defensive end, Tyree and Ezekiel, both our defensive ends are in there. Joe is in there for the best interior offensive lineman. I beg to differ, man. He is having himself not a great year. Tight end, I think this is another award that's glitched because our backup tight end, Matlock, is in there. He may have under 100 receiving yards on the season, man. He may. Probably under 100. If I had to guess, maybe 150 at the most. DC of the year, Jaden is in there, my twin. And then also Brian Harris, our defense or our offensive coordinator, is in there as well for the best assistant coach. Both of our linebackers are top 2 for the linebacker of the year. Our center is in there for top center. No kicker, no punter, and no kick returner. All right, time to go out there to Minnesota. Number 1 team, Temple Owls, 92 overall versus these Minnesota Golden Gophers, 80 overall. Let's see what we got. If y'all enjoying the series, man, drop that. Subscribe, man. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Way too many of y'all watch and not subscribe. Let's change that, man. See what we got, man. We're going to start this game with a run, actually, with James Lewis, man. Let's see if we can run this ball today. And we're going to fight for about 4 yards on first down. And then we're going to go 5 wide. We are a very diverse offense, man. Go across the middle, Grant corner, first down. Then we go to a 2 running back set, man, with a fullback in the game. Listen, we are diverse, and we're going to get that ball to the fullback. He going to drop that thing. I'll tell you right now, man, that fullback might not make the roster next year. We will see, but he might not make the roster. We're going to hit Lane, who just won in man coverage. Horrible defense, 27-yard pickup. Let's get Brian Sis, his first touch of the day, and that's going to be a pancake by the O-line. Couldn't go anywhere, and Lane, our tight end, is going to be hurt. Go back to the 5 wide and see what we got here. We're going to get it to Fowler, who got himself his first receiving touchdown last week. And we getting him a little bit more involved. He moved up in the depth chart. He's going to be hurt, actually. Well, he moved up in the depth chart, so he is now like a 4th, 5th string receiver. So he's getting more playing time. Try to run this thing here with James, man, and he could not make a man miss. Loss of 1. Try RPO, and that's a bad decision. We threw the ball. I should have handed it off, and we lost 3. Got a 3rd and long here. We're probably in field goal range, but let's not even worry about that. Let's try to pick this up, and we're going to try to get it to Brian, and he's going to at least make the field goal attempt a little bit more manageable. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. I mean, we got 16-mile-per-hour wind in our face here, man. Let's try to lock in for this kick. The meter is not moving fast, but wind in our face, and Pierre's going to knock it down. We're going to go up 3-0 here after the first drive. James Lewis, his senior year, almost has 4,000 career yards, man. He's right at 3,800. He probably will end his career with, or he will end his career with over 4,000 career rushing yards, which is actually super cool. Let's see what these boys got, man. I hope this is not a hurry-up offense. They're going to go to a pass, check down. Dylan's going to get him on the ground at the 8 yards. And, of course, it is an up-tempo offense, man. Just super annoying going up against these offenses. Let's try to actually audible to a zone. And they're going to go to another check down. Look like almost a screen. And they're going to pick up the first down. Run here, and it's a little counter, and that's actually going to go for 3 yards. Good tackle. Got stuck on the D line, and Dylan is going to get him on the ground. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. We're going to send heat. We're going to send heat. They go to the out route, and Quincy Riggins is all over in man coverage. He's a zone corner, but he's also able to play a little bit of man, and he forces the ball out, and they're going to have to punt. The Owls are back on the field, and we're going to try to run this thing to the outside. That's some great blocking. Try a little spin move, fake 2 people out the way, and Brian sits with a great run on first down. Your turn, James. It's your turn, James, to run this thing, and he's going to go for about 9 yards. They throw a flag. Don't tell me it's a hold, and they hold every time I call that play, man. I don't know if that play is glitched, but I feel like any stretch play in general, whenever I call it, they throw the holding, man. All right, so we got 1st and 17. Well, we're going to go to the pass. And we're going to try to hit Grant and pick up about 10 yards. We'll take our yardage. 2nd and 10 here. I don't see anything. Well, guess what? We got Marco, and we're going to slide for it. And we're going to pick up about 9 yards for the first down. I try another run here to the outside, and they're going to call another holding penalty. Man, that one was not even a stretch. And this time it's our left tackle with the hold. Pick Grant corner in motion here. And we're just going to hit James out the backfield. And did he just drop the pill? The man just dropped the ball. All right, well, we're going to put our other running back in the game that can actually catch. And we're going to put him out in motion. And we're actually going to get him the ball in space, let him run away from a person, try a juke move. And that's solid. 3rd and manageable. Need to get to the 43-yard line here on 3rd down. And we got guys open. Go across the middle. That's going to be Willie, and he's going to get the first down. Move the chains. Try the 5 wide here. It's not really a 5 wide, but we do have some beautiful protection, and we're going to run with Marco and slide for 7 yards. Let's try another run here to the outside. No hold this time, please. James Lewis running people over, getting out of bounds inside that red zone down to the 17. Got 2 running backs in the game, and we're going to try to run this thing, and we tried to go to the outside, and we lost 3, man. We probably should just cut it up the middle. Go to another pass here. Middle's wide open. Just hit Grant corner, and he's going to fight all the way down to the 2-yard line. We should be running this ball here, but we are not. We're actually going to pass it, and I think we're just going to try to walk this thing in the end zone. Marco Small lowers the shoulder, and he's going to scream and then do his little dance on these boys from Minnesota. We're going to be up 10 skunk here late in the first quarter. Going to put a tight end in motion. They got 2 tight ends out here. And I imagine they're going to run it. They go to a play fake, curl route. Quincy Riggins make the tackle. First down. Last play of the first quarter. There's going to be an RPO that goes for about 8 yards. And that's a solid first quarter for us, man. Obviously, you want to score or walk away with a touchdown that first drive, make it 14 skunk. But we'll take this. Up 10-0, dominating time possession. 8 minutes on the time possession is phenomenal. We'll take that. 2nd down, they're going to run it to the outside, and oh my goodness, Pitt Parker just on his backside, man. First down, we're going to try a little man blitz, and that's going to be good coverage. Quincy Riggins, we calling the hell out his name so far this game. He forces that ball out in man coverage. Seems like whenever we go man, they target Quincy. I know he's, oh man, that's going to be wild. Look at our cornerback. Look at Quincy. We just said, oh man, we just said how they target him in man. Well, guess what? They target him in zone coverage too. And he just did a merry-go-round around the wide receiver. I mean, the junior, 3-year starter, and he's a junior out there. Well, you got to expect a little bit better coverage than this, man. A little bit better coverage than this. You see the ball thrown. You see him releasing it. Well, where are you going, my guy? Luckily, their receivers are not very good and not fast, so he cannot get into the end zone. All right, goal line stand. They're going to go to the Wildcat here, and they're going to give it off to the running back, and he's going to get tackled at the 1. It looked like he fell in. Another Wildcat, and they're going to run it with the quarterback playing running back. And they're going to walk into the end zone, and they're going to make this a 10-7 ball game. All right, want to continue to try to run this thing, man, especially with James, and he's going to pick up 6 on first down. Going to get David Sanderson in motion. We might try getting the ball. We actually see that's going to be Grant corner open across the middle, first down. We're just going to do a halfback dive, man. This is Giannis' favorite play, and it's going to be a good play call, and it's going to go for 10 yards, first down. We're going to go to a play action here, and we're going to hit Grant and just get out of bounds. 7-yard pickup, nice safe throw. We'll take that. 2nd and 3, and we're actually going to run this thing with the quarterback and go nowhere, man. Those quarterback runs do not be working. 3rd down situation here. We're going to look to try to get to Brian out the backfield. Don't love that. Get it to David Sanderson. Just get down. He's struggling with catching the ball in traffic. Just get down. And Marco Small looked like he got hurt. Severe wear and tear. -16 medium throw accuracy. -16 throw power. Get him out the game. Andy will come in the game in his replacement. And we're going to run this ball here, man. Right up the middle. And James going to fight for 7. Continue to run this thing. And that's going to be a first down. Whoa. Dislocated shoulder, will not be able to return for this game, man. Marco has dislocated his shoulder, our quarterback. He'll be out. We're going to rock out with Andy. All right, what you got, kid? What you got, kid? This is going to be the former 5-star red shirt freshman, and he's going to hit Willie across the middle, and he's going to pick up 9. Try to run it here with Brian. That middle is going to be wide open. And he's going to get all the way down to that 1-yard line. Guess who we calling? Come on, man. Y'all know exactly who we calling. This is going to be Mr. James. And you just got to hit somebody. And he's going to fight his way into the end zone right at the middle. And we get it done with the backup quarterback via the ground game. And it's going to be 17-7 here mid-second quarter. All right, man. See what these boys got. We've been doing a good job of keeping them off the field. That's going to be Quan Cribbs, one of our starting outside linebackers, in on the tackle at the line of scrimmage. Listen, these hurry-up offenses is like if you don't continually pick up first downs, you're on the field for such a short amount of time. And it leads to a lot of plays. They're going to run up the middle. And that's going to be Quan Cribbs again. Oh, man, he's trying to become actually a 3-down player. We pretty much only play him on... Whoa, they going deep. I got to lock in. They going deep to Quincy Riggins' side, and he actually was some good defense, man. I had to lock in for a second because he already got cooked once this game. And they going to punt. But Quan Cribbs only plays when we're not in a pass rushing set. So when we're not in dime, nickel, quarters, whatever. When we're in the 3-4 or the 4-3, that's when he's on the field. And we do run both on our defense. We run both 3-4 and 4-3 on our defense. And we're going to start with this ball on the ground here to Brian, and they're going to call a holding. That's going to be our 3rd holding penalty, might be even our 4th of this game. Come on, from the pistol. We're going to hit Lane, our tight end, who just got wide open. Good ball by Andy, and Lane's just going to do the rest, showing the back of your cleats. And he gets down to the 3-yard line. Mr. Tight end of the year, trying to win the award once again. And that's they in man coverage. You can't man up against a big body, fast, athletic tight end like that. He goes 74 yards. We got Willie in motion, and we're going to see if we get him the ball here. See if he gets open, and he did not get open. The fullback got open on the left side. It was not my first, second, or it was my third read. I couldn't get there. We take a sack. We should have just ran the ball. Gotta just run the ball on third and short like that, man. Or excuse me, first and short like that. And we gonna take another sack here again. I tried to throw it away. Nothing got open. Everything was boxed. And we take another sack. I mean, looking at the replay, my first read here is the slant route. That's boxed. If I throw that, that's an interception. Second read, the tight end. It looks boxed. It's open, though. I might could throw that and get the completion. But he's sitting on that. And then the running back is boxed over there as well. Brian is like, well, all right, let's scramble for it. And nope, block shed. Try to throw it away. Too late, man. I mean, we just crumbled, huh? We literally just crumbled. But it's fine. In every drive with a kick. In every drive with a kick is the goal here. And we had a guy wide open. I missed him. We hit. And, well, he dropped the ball also? Oh, man. And this is on me. Just my last read. Brian out the backfield. Just my last read. He's open. This is a touchdown if we throw this, man. If we throw this at any point, it don't get more open than this. I'm already throwing this, though. And I think, you get a little bit happy feet when you take 2 sacks in a row. And it's like, I'm not taking the third sack in a row. And you make a bad read, and we drop the ball. Got to take a field goal. 39-yard field goal attempt for Pierre. Let's lock in for it. Kick should be up, and it's right down the middle. And we'll be up 20-7. 1 minute, 52 seconds left for these boys to try to score before half. They're going to go to the check down to the running back, and we're going to get them on the ground at the 5. See if they could get any offense going. Let's see. They're going to go to out of bounds. 3rd and 5. Listen, we get a stop. We get this ball back. And you best believe we call in a timeout if we get a stop. Across the middle is going to be wide open. I think that was my zone. And that's going to be a first down. These boys enter our territory, 43-yard line. And they're going to go to some check down routes. Nothing's open. That's going to be another throwaway. 2nd and 10 here. And wow, that's... Oh my goodness, I thought it was open, but we got a guy named Parker with 99 speed, and he is having himself a season, man. Put him in the Heisman candidate race, man. Pick 6 last week, and then also this clutch interception. I thought he was cooked. He looked like he was cooked. Maybe it was a bad ball. The ball might have been behind him, but he comes through with the interception, and we have a chance here. He's only a sophomore also. Look, he looks cooked, but comes back into play and makes the interception. Well, we got a chance to score here. And if they're in man coverage, they are not in man coverage. We're going to go underneath, get it to David Sanderson, and let him use that 98 speed and pick up a first down. We're going to get back on that ball, and we're going to go to another pass play. We're going to hit Willie, and he's just going to pick up a nice little gain. 2nd and 5 here, and we're going to try to hit Willie. Good ball by Andy, and way to hold on to that thing, Willie. Willie got some sure hands, man. Best believe that. He's probably our best receiver when it comes to actually catching the ball. And we're going to try to throw that, and that's going to be intercepted. Ball was out behind him, man. We can't make that throw with our backup quarterback. You got to throw that away. It was open, and it was a throw on the run, under pressure. You can't make that throw with your backup quarterback, man. You got to throw that away just because he's not as good as the starter, man. I think Marco makes that throw, but it's an interception. Getting another look on this, and we threw it so late, man. I seen the pressure, but it's open. Coming across the middle, wide open. Throw on the run, and it's like, wow, that ball was literally about 7 yards. 7 yards behind our receiver. You don't expect the throw to be that bad, man. 7 yards and high behind the receiver. Wow. Got 15 seconds left. They at the 33-yard line. I wonder how aggressive they're going to be, man. Like, are they actively trying to score right here? Get them on the ground, Dylan, and Dylan just gets thrown out the way. That's probably going to be the end of the half. All right, looks like they probably going to do a Hail Mary here, man. 4 seconds left. Probably going to be Hail Mary. And they throw it out of bounds, it looks like. So that's going to be halftime. And solid half for us. Interception at the end definitely hurts. Definitely hurts a little bit, man. Especially when, wow, we are dominating that time possession, man. 14, pretty much 15 minutes to their 5 minutes. Time possession. I mean, they're running hurry up all game. And I kind of mentioned it earlier. When you run a hurry up and you're not moving the ball, you're just giving the ball back to the other team so quickly. So, it's, you know, they're not holding on to the ball at all. All right, they're going to go to a run. And look at Josh Corner just coming up, making a tackle in the backfield. Jawan is going to be hurt on the play. I start D tackle. Go to the pass, out route. We all over it. Looking at 3rd and 8 here for these Golden Gophers. See what they got. Go to the outside, and oh my goodness, almost intercepted again by Parker. You got to leave that man alone. We're going to get the ball back on the punt. All right, Andy threw the pick before half. Well, we're going to come out throwing this ball to show them that we trust them, man. If we need them, we got them. And we're going to go across the middle to Willie, and that's going to be a first down. Another pass here. And we're going to hit Willie. And they're going to call that out of bounds, I think. So they actually did call it a catch. We only picked up 4 yards. We got 3rd and 6 here, man. Where's the dot? Where is the dot? I don't see the dot. Try to get out with Mark. That's not Marco. That's Andy. I feel like I got stuck on something, man. We tried to go through the hole. We got stuck. Take a sack. And we're going to have to punt on 4th down. And our starting right tackle has an ACL sprain, and he'll be out for this game. We down to backups. Oh man, that's a grown man right there, Tyree. Just coming up in the backfield and making the tackle, loss of 3. That's a grown man. And we'll go to another run to the outside, and this time it's gonna be Parker with another tackle on the backfield, loss of 2. And I mean, the defense is balling. Outside that one play we gave up by Quincy Riggins, man, we are playing some ball on the defensive side. And can we get some pressure, please? Can we get some pressure? And we actually going to get ourselves a safety. Jawan comes back in the game after getting injured earlier, and he gets himself a safety. That's a coverage sack, man. That is a coverage sack. That man held onto the ball for about 7-8 seconds, just dropping back in the pocket. Nobody's open, and we finally get him on the ground. You got to throw that thing away. Continue to try to run this ball, man. We do have our Heisman candidate pick up 8 yards on 1st down. Pound the ground, and James is actually going to get hurt on that play, man. Looks like he's limping a little bit. He did pick up the 1st down, but he's going to come out. I mean, that ankle don't look good. Severe risk of injury for that right ankle. Dealing with a lot of injuries this week, man. Dealing with a lot of injuries, but we're going to find a way to get it done. Pick up 4 with Brian. Go to the pass here. You got Willie open. Let's hit him. He's going to pick up a 1st down. James with a foot contusion. He'll return soon. That's fine. We'll get some other guys in the game. Get Spence involved. That's going to be our 3rd stringer. Remember, we got another Heisman candidate in that wide receiver or in that running back room. And can we get outside the pocket here, man? Are we able to outrun that defensive end? And we are, at least for the 1st down. James is back in the game. We're actually going to go to the pass here. Hit Grant corner underneath. And he's going to get a pick of 11-12. Try to run this thing with James. And good blocker from my left tackle, man. This left tackle hate us. I mean, our left tackle just hate us, man. He hate us, and he must hate James. Number 78. You got to find some work. It ain't no work that direction, man. The work right in front of you. Matter of fact, the work just ran around you and tackled us in the backfield for a loss of 3. Try to go to the pass here, and that's pressure instantly. And big hit on Andy. Looking at the 9th play of the drive here. 3rd and 13. We are in field goal range. Pit David in motion. I hope they're in man coverage. And we're just going to hit Willie. Try to fight for the 1st down. He's going to get close. He gets very close, actually. And 4th and 1, we're going to run this thing, man. We are going to go for it. James is still banged up, so we got Brian in the game. And we got a hole. He's just going to walk into the end zone untouched, man. Anyone could have scored that touchdown. Anyone could have scored that one. And like I mentioned earlier, we got 2 Heisman candidates in our running back room, and we're going to use both of them. We're going to go up 29-7. 2nd and 3 here after a run. And they're going to run it here again, and Dylan is not going for it, man. His stick at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. We're going to do a little zone blitz here. I don't typically like to do these, but we're going to give it a try. And John Beck coming up to the line of scrimmage and making a tackle. And Tyree is limping. Did we get the stop? We did. 4th and inches. Do they go for it here? And they're going to punt. James is in the game, and he is dealing with an injury, but we're going to still run this thing with him. 3rd and 6 here, actually. And we might just try to go deep here. We do have Grant corner wide open. We're able to hit him in stride. Try to juke the defender out. We get down to that 35-yard line. Big play on 3rd down, man. Good ball by Andy. Having a good game in the passing game. And it's going to continue. Hit Lane in stride, and he's going to walk himself in the end zone. They keep trying this man coverage against Lane. It's a mismatch. No matter if you put a safety on him, linebacker, you got to get a cornerback to guard our tight end, man. He's literally 6'5" with elite speed, elite wide receiver skills, and Andy just put the ball on the money, man. Good route, easy money. Let's see here. They're going to go to a play action. And they're going to go to a check down. Call that back, man. Let's get our holding penalty back. Yes, sir. We'll take that. They're going to go to a run here. This is going to be the last play of the first 3 quarters. And let me see them 4s down there in the comment section, man. Put them 4s up for the 4th quarter. And we are dominating these boys from, where are they from, Minnesota? Boys from Minnesota, man. But no, this is a good game so far, man. Fun game, for me at least. More of the same, man. The defense is spectacular, to say the least. Come up and making oh, man, I jinxed them. Looking at 3rd and short here. Do they have the backup quarterback in? No, that's still the starter. They're going to go to a play action across the middle. And that's completed. 1st down. We have officially put some backups in, man. You're going to see some young guys in the game. Got the backups in at some positions, not every position. With how many injuries we're having, gotta put the backups in, man. We still going to keep Dylan out there just because we're redshirting a couple linebackers and I really don't have a backup. Or a lot of backups. They go to the screen, that's going to go for a 1st down. Check down. Pick up 4. All right, we got 3rd and 4 here. We in a little bit of man coverage. They're going to put the running back in motion, get it to him. Dylan's all over that. He's not going for that. That might have been lost to 4, and they're going to go for on 4th down. 4th down, what these boys got, man. Let's get this game over with. Nothing's open. Where's the pass rush? And we knocked the ball out, man. Who was that? It looked like that was Timmy Callaway, and we'll take over. Completely got the backups in the game. Brian's going to go for about 5 yards. 3rd and 4. We're going to put Spence in motion and see if we get him the ball, and that might go for a pick. We did not block. We did not block anyone. Bobby. I like that name, Bobby. They're going to punt. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. That should be a pick 6. We read that like a book, man. Bait cheesed them. Wow, we dropped it. Essentially, that could have been pick 6 for Dylan, man. Dylan don't want to be a Heisman Trophy winner, man. You make plays like that, take that to the crib, that might jump you to #1 in the Heisman race. Actually, it probably would, and that's wide open. That is just wide open, man. What are the backups doing? And we got Ty in the game. He's going to get him on the ground. What are the backups doing? Let's see here, man. What happened? What happened? Just a blown coverage. Just a misunderstanding from the backups. And at least they receivers slow was able to get him on the ground. Gonna run it here, and good tackle, y'all. 2nd and 6, put the receiver in motion. Jet touch pass. Get him on the ground. There we go. 3rd down. We jumped off sides. They did not call it. They did not call it. And that's still gonna go for a 1st down anyway. Go to a run here outside, and what am I looking at? Just spun both my guys to the ground, man. Just spun them both to the ground. Wow. Wow, that was embarrassing, man. These boys going to score. Make it 36-14. All right, they're going to go for the onside kick. See if we're able to recover it and pick up the ball. Please. Our 4th-string corner comes up with the recovery. Andy, just hand that ball off, and they're going to hold the course, man. What is this, 6 holdings? Somebody please let me know in the comments how many holding penalties this have been. It got to be 5 to 6. Continue to run this thing. There we get on the ground. And Brian is now hurt. Wow. Wow. Our starter got hurt, James. The backup hurt now. We only got one more running back, man. We're trying to redshirt our 4th string running back. So we really only have one more running back to go to. Well, we're going to go to our quarterback running back, man. Run this thing with Andy to the outside. One of the quarterback runs finally worked. And same exact injury that James had, Brian also had, man, that foot contusion. We're gonna let him sit out. All right, 3rd down. Pick up this 1st down. This game is pretty much over. I mean, the game's over. We just got to run the clock out. And we got the 4th string running back in the game. And I believe we didn't want him to play because he was redshirt. I think he just gave up his red shirt, man. This is the 4th game I think he played in this season. So I think his red shirt is going to be cooked now. Anyway, let's run it here. Brian, we need a 1st down. And so many injuries, they keep calling timeouts and prolonging the game, man, and stopping the clock. Got 3rd and 4 here. Do we go over the top? And yes, we do. That's going to be wide open. Jalen in the back of the end zone. Good ball by Andy, who was having himself a solid game after throwing that interception early. He's balling out, man. We're going to be up 43-14. Was that completed? That was completed. I wasn't even talking. But okay, good play. All right, let's see here, man. Let's see here. Why not interception? Or a sack? Where the pass rush? We getting pancaked. And we finally get him on the ground. Finally get him on the ground, man. He shutted a sack. And this is one of the only games where we have less sacks than the opposing team. And we're winning, man. That's our 2nd sack of the day. They have 3 sacks on us. 3rd and 7 here for the game. Game pretty much over. Across the middle. And that's why you don't play, Ty. That's why you don't play. Run stopping, free safety. Highest overall safety in our strong safety run. But he is fooled, man. Just a platter out there. And that's going to be another sack. Who is that? That's going to be actually James, man. Okay, I see you, buddy. I see you, the transfer we brought in, senior. And James with another sack. That's going to be James and Dennis. And that statement I made earlier is no longer true. We have more sacks now, man. We have more sacks now. GG's to them boys from Minnesota, man. They have it. They did not have it. 43-14. A lot of injuries, man. A lot of injuries for our team, their team as well. I might have to touch that slider just a tad bit. Same thing with the holding slider. I think I'm going to change that a little bit. Andy balled out. For him to be the backup quarterback, he went crazy. So we move up to 10-0, 6-0 in conference play. And let's look at the stats, man. Andy balled out. The 1 interception, but 15 for 19, 282 yards, 2 touchdowns, an interception. Marco, before he went out, was balling also, man. 12 for 14, $125. He was doing his thing. The running game was not there, man. I imagine both our Heisman candidates will drop. They will certainly drop, man. As a running back to win a Heisman, you got to go crazy. But 13 attempts, 60 yards, 10 attempts, 56 yards, a touchdown for both of them. Marco with a touchdown before he got hurt as well. We took a lot of sacks with our quarterbacks. But, boy, did we pass the ball to a little bit of everyone, man. They even count the drops for our – that's interesting. For our defensive player, Dylan. Did Dylan get an offensive snap? Like, how was he in here with a drop? The only drop I remember was that interception, but somehow our middle linebacker is in here as a receiver. He could probably play receiver too, is the crazy part. But Willie, 80 yards. Grant, $105. Lane, $129 with a touchdown. And then also Jalen with that touchdown in garbage time from PA Pittsburgh, man. My guy, even though he's moved down the depth chart, but I digress. Now the defense balled out. Dylan with seven tackles. Also Storm, John Beck in there. Couple tackle for losses. James with 2 sacks. Or 1.5 sack, actually. Dennis with a sack. Then you also got, okay, we got some young guys in here getting some pressure, man. That's cool to see. Cool to see. Jawan in there before he got hurt. Parker with that clutch interception that we threw an interception right after. But, no, good overall game for offense, defense. special teams didn't really do much this game. So to end out the season, we got UCLA and then also this Maryland team. So pretty good schedule so far, man. We have a realistic chance of going 12-0, man. We're dropping this on Tuesday. If this video gets 50 likes before Wednesday, then I'll drop the next episode tomorrow, man. We'll pretty much power push and get to the playoffs by the weekend. We get to the playoffs by Saturday, maybe even Friday. Friday, Saturday, somewhere in that ballpark if we go crazy with the light goal, man. But if y'all enjoyed the content, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. We on to the next one.